guys, welcome back to another episode of Screenplay Basics, and today we're going to be going over the action or the description of the scene. So in the previous episode we just went over the slug line, and you can see here that we already have our slug line: interior classroom, afternoon continuous. So what we're going to start to do now is to explain what's going on in the scene, what's in the scene, possibly introduce some new characters. So let's get to that. So here I've got just a brief description of what's going on in the scene. Many students take up space in a large classroom. One of these students, John, and when you introduce your character, usually it's supposed to be all caps, which signifies that this is the first time you're hearing about John, or the main character, or whoever's introduced for the first time. And usually after you have the name, you either have the age, the description, or both. For me, what I do is, if I'm describing someone to like if I'm adding the specific descriptions to the character, that those descriptions are they're sometimes like important to the plot. Like for me, I just type the name and age, and that's pretty much it. Sometimes I like to add like what the color of the hair, or but sometimes most of the time actually I just keep it to the name and age. Sometimes you don't want to go too much into describing, because I feel like that would really add to the bloat of a script. You just want to keep it to like a minimum of 2 sentences, in my opinion. Usually I just try to keep it there, because some people just don't want to read a large block of text, when they just want to get right to like the meat of the plot. They don't want to be reading like 5-6 descriptive words of whatever's in the scene, unless it's important to the plot. So I usually just keep it minimum. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I'm trying to keep it as basic as I can. If you have any other like more advanced questions, just ask. And for me, I feel like a lot of the things for the action or the description are subjective, kind of. What I always say is try to keep it minimum. Try not to keep it large, and just try to get to the point